Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Okay, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready?
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
And now this defense is on that sack board and sets up a pretty good chance here on 3rd down. It's a little bit like blood in the water with sharks when it comes to taking sacks. You can feel it as a quarterback. Once that defense gets one, they're hungry for another.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long.
Here we go, here we go. Tracking 60. 79. 18, 5 in. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. And flipping through, Brock, that certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Starts his return from the 23. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here that have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
But lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, throwing deep. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. But man, it's Marvin Mims. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Tracy can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And into the end zone, touchdown, New York. The Giants get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He spins out of one side. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10. They're on the 26-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. And center receiver left. To the air now on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26.
Come on. 19, Tiger.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And that's good for a gain of 5. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Brings it in at the 12. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. 60 Vice, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, here's Dart. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there, 2nd down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Going play action with Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Darts out of the shotgun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10 from the 43. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Looking quickly here.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Dart from the pistol. Going the out route, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
On the jump.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go. Sight. Let's go.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down the left side. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Tight end in motion right. They'll work against the blitz. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have 3rd down and 8.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Mustang 19. Steady.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it. Leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Darts. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to force him out. It looks like just about a step or 2 before he can get to that 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On 1st and 10, here's Darts. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. It is caught at the 20. And they are all the way into that red zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Ready, go.
1st and goal, they go option. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
From the 6.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
No. Let's go.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready.
They'll throw it here on 1st. And that's going to fall incomplete. They wanted to get it right back to him after that run, but no luck on that throw.
Again, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Panther 11, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's a throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. There he goes, right sideline. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6.
And there in Kate, right there, that's some of the danger of playing with desperation. You can't get every point back with one play, and that quarterback, we just learned a valuable lesson. Not only can you get not every point back, you just gave up 6 of your own.
Eagles nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll start this one out with Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Here we go. 19, 18. 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Cut 19, cut 19.
Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Cougar 19.
Dropping back to throw. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants will be down inside the opposing 35 as they take over after that interception. Well, as if this one wasn't tough enough, it's another possession lost as he is picked off once again.
I think what I'm looking for here, what everybody's looking for in the building, what kind of fight do you have? Because a couple of turnovers in a row can take it right out of you, especially the deficit you find yourself in.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Darts back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Rock ball 80. 72.
Here's start now. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
First and 10.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Just 2 minutes to play here in our opening half. The Giants leading the way here at MetLife. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Mendoza the hurry up here.
Down at the 10-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Brings up second and 9.
Let's go.
Back to throw, here starts. Throws caught. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On the set.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Set.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants foot racing them to the halftime locker room.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Lions.
Shaking off the pit quickly. Who's going to throw? And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Set. Let go.
Setting up to throw. Finds his man over the middle. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Working on 1st down. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He's going to throw it again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now. 19 shot. Cougar 19.
Throw here, third down. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them, trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Go.
They're going to try to throw for it. Kraft has it. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on fourth down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Quick right side. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Sticking to the air here. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Seven Pirates, Seven Pirates. Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready.
Third down from the gun. He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get their first points of this game just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Mims with the grab. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther, Viking 18.
One play action with Darts. Like a good target prop, Neighbors is there. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Check go.
Darts out of the shotgun. Complete out to the right. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Darts. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Buying some time right. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scadaboo. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Dart gonna throw again. No one open on that play, so he's gonna chuck this to another county.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Rolling out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. And oh, he got it! Interception! Cooper Eugene in to pick it up. And the Eagles will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Barkley with the pistol again. Rob flat, 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Vikes, 60 Vikes. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
3rd down, Giants coming out in a dime look.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And this one does not go far.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dark from the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
He's got it near the 8. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. From the gun, they give to Brown. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They go to him again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Brown. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Giants can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Needed a little more to reach the landing zone, so give him the ball at the 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Bring it. Gravity Lions. Reload. Let's go.
Running right, it's Barkley. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Viking 18.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. This one's caught, Smith has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one, and that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Ready?
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Let go.
Working now from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Get up! Cowboy 80! Steady, right?
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70! Steady!
To the air on third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Ready, set!
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger!
They'll throw for it. He connects downfield. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Gotta be lying! Steady!
Still sticking with the passing game. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Eagles 14.
The kick team out there for the Eagles, and this one is sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Giants football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with third and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And staring at a fourth down now after that sack.
A big loss on
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on third down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Secures this at the 17. And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32. Receiver in motion, going left. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So after the play, some obvious concern from their sideline as they watch their quarterback out there in some pain. Training staff running out to check on it. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23. Here's the backup. First throw. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Corey Black has got it. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
So first and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Working quickly here.
Short of the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up.
Again, it's Tracy. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put up even more points in a win. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants continue piling on to this lead.
Eagles 14.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back-to-back carries here. And this fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Ready. Viking 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
To throw here on 1st down. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for Philadelphia 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Man in motion here.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Jump off, caught by his back. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Offense to the line fast. Darts out of the shotgun. He's trying to push the field. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
They're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but you stay on top of the deep threat.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Giants keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. Back row 80.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Back row 80. 70 Timberwolves.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Dropping back to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Cowboy 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So out now comes the punter. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20.
At their own 24-yard
The Giants using their first timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. York to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this. He's got it deep downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
So the Giants come away with the win. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.